in Harare again today, as ZANU-PF factionalism continues to actually mount. Under the Constitution of Zimbabwe, we know that military, when it makes actually public visibility to the streets, especially in civilian areas, the government has to inform the civilians. But in Zimbabwe, you will see the government explaining to Zimbabweans after the Zimbabweans have started showing pictures of the military. So they were spotted on the Harare city route in the Musasa area. Someone managed to take a 44 seconds video. I will be posting it on Hlonipani Global News, that is on Facebook channel Hlonipani Global News. Expect it to be posted as soon as I am done with this. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So, military vehicles have been also spotted today in Harare, specifically in the Harare city route in the Musasa area. I think we have seen these scenes before, but seeing the military in civilian areas without the government actually gazetting it, that the military is going to be moving along civilian areas, it is quite scary. And also looking at the temperatures, political temperatures in Zimbabwe, the situation appears to be calm, but behind the scenes, I must tell you, there is absolutely nothing calm in Zimbabwe. And we are in a period whereby any time or any day people would be surprised. So when we see these military vehicles moving around, it's always suspicious. It gets actually people on the edge, because politically we know Zimbabwe is not at a position there is no peace politically. If ever there is that they are showing, it is engineered peace. At the moment, you can see from the faction of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa and including also his handlers, they are busy. You would think that after maybe getting a resolution through the ZANU-PF conference, these individuals will just go quietly and maybe implement the resolution peacefully, as they claim that it was unanimous during the ZANU-PF conference. In a political party like ZANU-PF, like what I have said, that issues of succession are not decided by the ZANU-PF conference. That was just a sideshow. It is just perceived as a rally. Issues of actually succession, they are always decided militarily in Zimbabwe. So number one, there is movement of military vehicles in Harare. There is no statement that has been issued to actually inform the members of the public. If there is any, it hasn't been widely covered by the media, because I have never seen any media that has alerted the people of Zimbabwe that there would be military movements today in Harare, because the presence of the military in civilian areas always raises a lot of eyebrows and a lot of actually questions, especially from the civilians in Zimbabwe. Also, people are not just fools. They see that the political temperature in Zimbabwe is not actually a normal political temperature. Anything from any moment can actually happen, because if you look is the one faction that keeps on firing missiles. The behavior of Themba Mliso on social media, the behavior of individuals like Owen Mudangube on social media, the behavior of Barakashi on social media, it is highly provocative. The other side remains quiet most of the time, and when they respond through actions. Most of the times, I think the other faction was busy singing about 2030. Retired General Chwenga just called Mnangagwa to the presidium, and he had to express his mind and actually tell him what was in his chest. And we have seen actions, more especially from the faction of retired General Chwenga. We understand at the moment that Mnangagwa is trying to sneak the 2030 bill. And that would be a serious trigger. As much as they are trying to sneak it, the other faction is equally equipped, especially with intelligence. The future of Zimbabwe, because of the political ambitions of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa, I think it is in limbo at the moment because of this ambitious man who does not care, especially about the future of Zimbabwe, because the manner in which he is behaving, it is actually endangering citizens one way or the other, whether he decides to stay. But the truth of the matter is that his time is running out. And if he was wise, if he had good advisors, whatever he decides, Mnangagwa is going. I mean, no matter the amount of efforts he will actually put to fight this, the truth of the matter is that at the end of the day, it will be game over for him. Just imagine someone who is facing the opposition, someone who is facing war veterans, someone who is facing people within ZANU-PF. That is why you see a lot of sabotage around him. That embarrassment in parliament, don't you think it was in isolation? It might have been engineered to actually send a message that you are an easy target to us. We can easily reach out to you. That is what was shown to him, the head of state. Lights switching off whilst making a public address, the public address being interrupted. It never happened during the time of Robert Gabriel Mugabe. Of course, he will puff in parliament and people will laugh. These are the videos that we used to see, or the opposition will actually make noise, but we never saw a president, where in the middle of addressing, lights just switch off like that. I remember even during ZANU-PF conference when Robert Gabriel Mugabe was supposed to deliver a message, even if there was an electrical crisis, they will make sure that electricity is available to each and every household, something that Mnangagwa cannot sustain today. He has reduced the state institutions that are supposed to carry out that mandate into, incompetent institutions. He can't even trust them. That is why he preferred a generator over the Zimbabwe Electricity Supply Authority, mandate to provide electricity in Zimbabwe. And then these are the same people who want the people of Zimbabwe to develop confidence into the very same ZESA that Mnangagwa does not have confidence in it. So the movement of the military vehicles across the streets of Harare, a cause for concern. We'll be posting that video. I know there are Thomases. We'll be posting that video on my Facebook channel. That is Hloniphani Global News. I'll be posting that video as soon as I switch off. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red